Yo, good morning. I am, and today is Monday. We need to take it calm, cool, collected. But I am anticipating a nice run. Like a nice run towards the downside. Now, I can be wrong, but those are my anticipations for this morning session. Like, just look at all this. Just look at all this. Like, there hasn't been a single sell liquidity pool taken. Relatively equal lows, relatively equal lows, relatively equal lows, relatively equal lows. All this generated sell side liquidity could easily just get ran through. What if I for this? It's like I believe it's easily acceptable for price to go all the way down here. Easy. But it could do it on a straight shot. It could do it on going a little bit back and forth, deep retracements. But let's see. Let's not have too high of an expectation on a Monday. All right, so market is about to open in 30 minutes. Let's see. Like as of now, I wouldn't. If this would have happened post equity open, then yeah. But let's see if what 9:30 wants to do. It's been closed since Friday, so let's just let it do what it wants to do. Now this area right here is where we could see some sort of struggle for price to go through, but once we go through this, it's over. Yo, I want to have one of those wide ass monitors where I can see like everything. Oh, someone just joined. What is your model? Uh, what's up, man? Appreciate whoever joined the Discord. Uh, me, I don't. I'm gonna answer it through here through the live stream. Uh, I personally just trade based more on narrative because I can pretty much just take anything. Like I can trade. There's one specific model that I did it back testing too, but that was a couple months ago, and now I'm getting to the point where I'm trading anything that gives me the confidence to take a trade. I can go on the 2022 model. I can trade a breaker. I can trade a mitigation block. I can trade an inversion for value gap. I rarely trade order blocks, and everything is on the live stream. It's all more based in narrative and the understanding of price in and of itself, and not like what's my model. Like my model could be the inversion for value gap. My model can be the 2022 model, like whatever it's present at the current time. But I believe what's more important is the narrative of what I'm explaining right here. Like the what's the narrative, or this is what I am anticipating. Well, we see price this whole time having a lot of back and forth. We're just going back and forth in here, and this is very high resistant liquidity run conditions. Now, one thing that we must keep in mind is the high resistance could easily turn into low resistance. And that's pretty much it. The My opinion, this is my personal opinion. Don't take it for granted. Like I'm not a financial advisor, but the model is not really that much of an importance. I believe what's more important, way more important, is understanding the direction of price action. Now, what's definitely what takes time is understanding what you're gonna find more confidence with. Me personally, I just love breakers. Like I just love breakers. But that does not mean could it be my model? Yeah, but I can pretty much trade anything. But when I see a breaker on a narrative that I'm looking to see, let's say lower prices or higher prices, I am geeking. I am completely and utterly geeking. But I can see also a 2022 model. I can also see an inversion for value gap. I can see a mitigation block. I believe last trade that I took was a mitigation block. Was it? I believe it was a mitigation block if I'm not mistaken. And the trade before was an inversion for value gap. So it's more about the narrative in and of itself, and not completely on a model. Hmm. We're seeing the price is just dropping and dropping. I'm not afraid of this. I've what I'm looking for, I'm not seeing it yet. So it could easily go where I said it was gonna go, but if I don't see what I'm looking for, then I'm just not taking the trade, if that makes sense. I'm just opening Discord on my. So yeah, I don't know if who what was the name of the guy? M Zane. If you was on the live stream, then that's my answer. And I do have that. I literally call it the Artemis model. Pretty much just narrative plus either inversion for value gap breaker, um, mitigation blocks, and stuff like that. I definitely need to be more active in my Discord. I rarely post in there. Again, just be impatient. It's a Monday. Let's not go crazy. Let's chill out. And this is also one thing is if I'm anticipating lower prices, if I am looking for a lower system liquidity rounds, I'm not going to predict the model. It's like, oh, I'm anticipating price to go all the way down here. I'm just gonna get in right here because I know it's gonna go there for effect. No, 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 no. That's my anticipation, and let's wait for price to tell me that that's exactly what it wants to do. Because my anticipation doesn't mean shit for price action, if that makes sense. So I must wait for price to tell me what it wants to do. You could easily go from here to all the way down here. It could easily rally a little bit and then go lower. It could easily rally, get inside of this 4 hour sell side imbalance by setting efficiency and then go lower. But I must wait, if that makes sense. It's like when someone asks me what's my motto, like I don't have a specific motto, if that makes sense. I'm not like, oh, if I see this, then I'm going in. No, I'm more based on narrative. Now, is it wrong? Absolutely. If you trade one specific thing, I believe that's a lot easier than going crazy into having a myriad of different things to go into a trade on. Now, does that makes it that you're gonna be in a lot more moves? Absolutely and utterly yes. But it definitely makes it a lot more difficult for you to understand what's more important, which is narrative. Now, keep in mind, your personal narrative might be wrong. Not the algorithm's fault, not your schmo's fault, not the government, your fault. If you get into a trade and it does not work, it is your fault. Please leave the algorithm alone. Please leave the algorithm alone. So this is a bigger hourly SIBI right here. So right now we saw that in meter displacement lower. If we create a SIBI on the, so we have a busy right here. I'm gonna be paying close attention to that. I'm looking at this. I mean, busy, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. The more price goes below it, again, look at this. It's like, let's say if if I have a narrative that I'm looking for lower prices, and what I'm looking for at that specific moment is not happening, and price keeps going higher, I'm cool with that. Like, I'm totally fine with that. If I haven't pushed a button, that means I haven't lost money. So that's a win. If I haven't lost money, that's a win. And that's the true reality of the trading game. Is that sometimes you're gonna sit on the desk for an hour or an hour and a half and you're gonna lose money. Sometimes you're gonna sit at the desk for an hour and a half, and you're not gonna do anything. That's part of the game. And sitting through it and being okay with it separates you separates you from the average trader. What am I doing? Now on a Monday, where there's no news, we have to be very nimble with the stop loss. Now, the moment we return back inside of this IFEG, then that's gonna be a trade to me. Ooh, reclaim Sibby. So we had a reclaim Sibby right there. That's completely fine to me. We haven't missed the whole move. In the end of it, this is just the beginning. This is a reclaim Sibby, so we failed to get into the inversion. Now we took this low. What's this right here from this high to this low to that high? This becomes a breaker. So the moment price goes into a Sibby right up here. What's happening too quick? Too quick. I want to see price return in here before taking this low. Alright, so this is going to be my trade. I am anticipating giving price enough wiggle room to do what it wants to do. And yeah, I'm not taking any partials on this low though. Like relatively equal lows, easy. I was looking to get an entry in here in the inversion, but I couldn't. I'm just trying to. And we could easily go inside the Sibi and offer an entry, but I'm always gonna go short or long in the lowest threshold to be part of the move, if that makes sense. What I'm trying to measure. We take that. If we take this low right here, I'm gonna put my stop loss to break even. This is gonna be a 101 500. I don't want price disrespecting this right up here. It is a Monday. So we're too close to this. We're either gonna take it or just play around with it. And that's it. I'm gonna take it right there because that's a 101 family. Even though the market could just dump, doesn't matter to me. But this should be enough. And one of the reasons why I did my entry, I wasn't super comfortable with my entry. I wasn't. It wasn't the best. And this is what I mean. If you was watching the stream, whoever, this is about narrative. So today I ended up taking a breaker. I went inside, long inside of this breaker. We have a high, a low, higher high, lower low, because I'm looking for lower prices. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the winning streak continues. I am on a 7 day winning streak with this one. I'm just thankful for the things that I know and for the things that I was um aware of at an early age, and I just need to thank God, and I also need to thank my tenacity to never giving up on this game, to never giving up on this game, and now it's getting to the point where it's kind of boring. Like, is this it? This is all I have to do to just really go from rag to riches? Then so be it. That's what I'm gonna do then. Thanks to everything. Now I'm going on a spell right here. Hold on. All right, I'm done. That was the trade. That was a. I'm gonna finish the live stream. If y'all enjoy, if y'all learn something out of it, then cool. But that's pretty much it.